In protest after protest, as millions marched, it's been clear they don't trust Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam and her Beijing-backed government.
I don't believe her.
They don't accept her apologies and don't believe it when she's promised to shelve a bill that would allow Hong Kongers to be extradited to China to face trial.
She will definitely push forward this wicked bill.
So when Lam acknowledged the problem on Tuesday,
there are still lingering doubts about the government's sincerity.
Her declaration seemed like a clear win for protesters and pro-democracy lawmakers.
The bill is dead.
Turns out that's just not good enough for many. Protesters want the bill officially withdrawn, a term that's legally binding, not just declared dead.
So if you can say that, why can't you just come out and say the word withdraw? It's a very simple English word.
Besides, it would be politically impossible to go ahead with this bill now, risking an even bigger public backlash. On the street, beyond the distrust, there's also disappointment, even anger. Lam refused to call an independent inquiry into alleged police brutality, the kind of action used to clear roads at the end of last weekend's mostly peaceful protest. She also rejected calls for her resignation.
We urge her to step down, to pay her political price and penalty. She should step down instead of urging Hong Kong people to give her a second chance.
Sasha is in Hong Kong again, where it is already Wednesday morning. So Sasha, going forward from here, will Lam's words change anything on the ground there?
Well, Rosemary, if anything, it seems as though it has re-energized the protest movement here. People are even angrier and more determined to go out onto the streets. There are at least 2 protests planned in different parts of Hong Kong for this weekend. Certainly not the quick fix that Carrie Lam might have hoped for in ending this political crisis, which has already gone on for a long time. As for the government side, the legislature here is being repaired after protests and vandalism last week. It's likely not going to be ready for anything until October. Rosemary?
Okay, thanks for this again tonight, Sasha.